Hello folks, Mastodonia, Clifford, Simak, and yeah, that's supposed to be a mastodon there. One of my more liked books, Clifford Simak, one of my favorite authors. I'm going to give a little more of a synopsis this time, and surprisingly I never read off of notes. It looks like I'm looking around sometimes, but I'm just looking at this silly camera image of myself. A little more of a synopsis. This takes place, like many of Clifford Simak's books, in southwest Wisconsin. I believe I visited his hometown once. Waukon is up in northeast Iowa, and that's not far from Wisconsin. I think he grew up about 50, 60 miles from Waukon. And there seems to be the remnants of an alien spaceship on this fellow's property. He bought it for that reason, the protagonist. He's a little bit of an archaeologist. I wanted to take an archaeology class when I was an undergraduate. They had special privileges for all majors. That's why I became a physics and astronomy major. Music and anthropology or archaeology and some other stuff, math, you had to be a major to get the benefits. The bastards took away my bennies anyway for the two majors I had, and then they still call me for money. That was an undergraduate. Graduate school was worse, of course. Anyway, this fellow was a newspaper reporter in real life, Clifford Simak. There seems to be the remnants of a spaceship on the property he bought, 40 acres. I was actually thinking of a 20-acre place, not too far from here. But as a result of that, he ends up getting sort of time tunnels or time roads. And the government gets involved, as you might expect. But not so much 30-odd years ago. The government would come down on people, but it seemed a lot freer then, I guess, compared to now when there's zero freedom. But anyway, there's a pretty girl from his youth involved, and badgers, and touched people who talk to animals, like some of his other books. And I enjoyed the book. I don't want to give away the whole plot. His books are dated now, but they're still good reading decades later. He does have some twists, and I'm sure he writes from his own experience on personal interplay and what the characters were like in southwest Wisconsin. He spent a lot of time later in Twin Cities. I spent a little time in Twin Cities. So see, I'm still looking around, but I'm not reading from anything. Just this camera isn't very good. I would hope maybe to get a few more of this fellow's books that I never read. I read a lot of his good ones. If you buy off of Amazon, they're going to steal your credit card numbers, which they've done to my immediate family already 4 or 5 times. And so they have to monopolize and screw up everything when people want to buy books online. But see, I've complained more this time. There's the Mastodon. It's kind of like Congress coming and whacking the middle class. That's what the Mastodon is in current 2014 history. So have a good Sunday and Monday, folks, and that's it.